In the distance, I hear a knocking, and it does not make me cower. Like my mother's knuckle knocks, it cradles the internality of my forehead and sparks, catalyzes its inner uncrucifying from the body held onto so tight for so long, for so many centuries. The way light glints at its own reflection, it glistens and gleams into God's last dream, dissolved onto the mouths of his disciples during his last supper. Supper is just a synonym for rite of passage for slumber. And so in the thesaurus of my mind, my every stomached meal becomes a ritual, becomes the inversion of sacramented Eucharist. And my every ancestor awakens from the grave of my inner mind mausoleum, and they chant in harmonies stacked like summits, birthing other mountains on top of themselves. And in this way, I am reborn like I always am. Every day this ceremony blesses my skin with the alive of my pulse, and I tap my wrists in awe of their organic machinery, and how my breath is the summary of my well-being, and how many bodies have died in the name of unjust sacrilege, and how the priest never forgives sinners within the depths of his locked box chest. And isn't lockbox just a man's way of imprisoning what he knows can set fire to his skyscrapers, like his sky, suddenly scraping itself into the multiplicity of a black hole singularity until his ego crumbles back into the stardust that birthed it, like how a mother could unbirth their child at any moment but does not, and thus the undoing becomes the holy, and thus I am undone until I am nothing but a ball of light floating incandescent in the hands of God, telling my father that God had something special in mind when he decided to emerge me from the shadows of what should have never been born. My mother's birth canal was too narrow, my cranium too large. To this day, I've had to constantly allow ancestral and descendant energies to cradle me out from narrow birth canals. Each time I'm reborn, and this channeling and everything but a death, and death is nothing but a vein collapsing into a root system, and I am every nothing that brought me here to breathe myself into existence until I resurrect every choir the preacher deemed too revolutionary, too potent, too earthquake. And so I paint a self-portrait each time enough of my cells invert themselves into near irrecognition, and my cognition expands beyond the telescope of the previously impossible, and possibility becomes but a crystalline sphere within my grasp. And I sigh at how closed eyes could channel a river through their forehead as well. All they have to do is sit in a field of bullets and neuron and bone and blood and clay and metal and fire and webs and mirrors and kaleidoscopes, and listen and listen and listen, 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 listen.
Oh my god, so, that was ORACULARITY, and that was a collaboration that I had with an amazing improv dancer and aerialist named Frankie Tanimal, and, yeah, it was so dope to be able to have that collaboration with Frankie, because she's just so in her body and I'm like so in my creativity and imagination. Like to just lip sync that just now, that poem, and just let myself speak through myself, it's pretty cool. And before we like jump into some of the Seedlings mixtape album, I actually want to read some more poetry. Well, I like, well, I kind of performed that. Well, like I did, but like not in real time and in real time. It's a whole thing. So if you see in my lower right corner, let me just make that bigger for you all. Now there's a lot of me. Woo. Okay, so that's the poem I read last night. Let me take these headphones off. Okay, let me pull up the chat so I can keep up with anyone who may potentially stumble across this. Yeah, for people who might come through later as well, I just wanna and also I'm just gonna check on my stream. Oh, it looks okay. So I'm just trying to stay in frame here, while also just being comfortable. Oh my god. Okay, now I hear the feedback. Ah, okay. Is this good? I'm trying to like look at myself right now. No, I'm like too much to the left, which means I'm too much to the right, which means if I'm over here, oh, it's like slightly tilted. Let me see if I can fix that right now. Okay, so poems. Oh my god, the camera is just moving so much. Okay. Which poem do I want to do? Oh, this one's interesting. And I've performed this one quite a few times. This is called Salt Pillars, and it's I am suddenly gonna have an English accent. I was gonna be like, off to Javi Hernandez, even though it's like in Spanish, colonization, all that shit. It's after Javi Hernandez, and the poem's actually pretty short, but it's called Mayonnaise Romance, and it's like, I mean, if you know what people mean when they say mayonnaise, then you can probably guess what that's about. So, whiteness. Yeah, so this is Salt Pillars, and it was inspired by that video, and, this is Salt Pillars. Oh, whiteness, how you invert me into tri-split salt pillars, then demand I dissolve back into your oceanic limbs. Oh, white nest, how inadvertent of you to unintentionally rebirth me, as I am unmade with drowning upon drowning. Every screamless bubble from my throat becomes an infinite hive of unresolved cadences, becomes broken body elegies, submerged potentiality, and so I trick myself to re-become anything body-like, re-invert my sodium into calcium to attempt alchemizing me into bone. Still too ivory to be crowned margin, ally, skeleton in your pale pupils. Oh, why am I next in line to crown you, margin, ally, skeleton, in your kind's pale pupils? Oh, whiteness, why are you so obsessed with race? I'm not the fucking one drowning enough brown spines to messiah us to an American oasis, then call out wetback. Not the one naming brown after my brow stale sweat and misnaming us. Colonizer like Spanish person in custody, when every police to jail cell threshold mouth screams louder than undock you children cry, quieted under America's right wing. The left wing tokenizes me. So gilded, I become treasure box full of medallions, holding a brown bomb in my throat. It's white wick cockloader to scream, spick. SPIC, the wick's every twined hair always prepared to ignite itself and combust me into shrapnel. Right wing, left wing, same fucking bald eagle with a meadow of brown scalp graveyards under every golden feather. Oh, white Loch Ness. In response, I scream. Subjugated person, imploding cathedrals, all the manifest destiny groaning Armageddons. When I stone all the stained glass for stoning, my stained glass heart queers too. Oh, unhighness. In response, I scream. My maize-blooded people, thorn-crowned you their unmessiah, And so you cruciformed their bodies aflame, and so I conflagration your congregation. I wild flare inferno every unbible to uncathedral the sour bread of Christ, to un-KKK all the stale wine spilled from melanated blood. I scream out what you did. Kill, kill, kill. In response, I scream, just scream for all those with honeywood skin who could not, who still cannot, who are trying to so fucking desperately. Oh, whiteness, divineless God, un-amen. Yeah, that's just one of those poems. It's like fucking feels like a punch to the face. Like, I just feel like I punched my own face with that poem. Honestly, that's just the vibe that I'm going for today. Just like boom. Oh wait, do I have to be here? If I'm over here, okay. So I need a there are so many of me. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I'll do one more poem before I actually get into some of this music. Oh, that one? Yeah, so this is the last poem from my publication on Rigorous Magazine. They center people of color, poets, artists, etc., and musicians. I actually submitted audio for it, and we can take a listen to the audio next, and then we'll actually get into the music, and things like that. And so, oh my god, there are so many of me right now, but I'm gonna go with it because all I'm gonna do is post something in the comments. So if you all, oh my god, there's so many of me. I can't even deal with the multidimensionality that's happening right now. So if you like those poems, if you want to read more of them, feel free to check out my publication. Well, I was published, and that's pretty dope, because that's like one of the only publications that actually accepted my poetry, and all my other publications have been through programs and just people and being involved in like orgs and clubs and just stuff like that. And this is like the only one that I've like reached out to, recommended by Reggie Edmonds. Shout out to Reggie Edmonds at the Berkeley Slam. I was slammed with them like yesterday, I think. No, 2 days ago. I'm mixing up my days. But yeah, let me bring this split screen back. Let me go back to this. Okay, so this piece was inspired by Gloria Ansaldúa. And she, oh my god, she did like such an amazing job of weaving together the academic with the spiritual and the intuitive and the poetic. Like it's the kind of text that you could like have in a poetry class and an English class at the same time. Like it's just one of those pieces. And this piece is part of this like bigger series called Ghosts in the Dreamscape. And you know what? Let me actually pull up Ghosts in the Dreamscape, because unless you're like one of the very, very, very few people that have seen this, then there's not really any other time that I've like really necessarily shown this. So here you all go, because you know I love sharing exclusive things all my life, because you know A, not many people see this, and B, like it's just like in real time. So I feel pretty, as I mentioned earlier, I feel pretty good about like sharing things in real time rather than having them like in stone, like on the internet forever, which is, you know, kind of, you can make the case for like this, but like it's definitely not as palpable. Ghost in the Dream. Ghost in the Dream? Huh? If I do it in all caps, it suddenly disappears. Okay, so I'm looking for like the updated version, the most recent Ghosts in the Dreamscape. First edition. Is that the 5/27, 2021, 5/27, 2023? Actually, I'm gonna hunt for this recent version in my files because I want to give you all the absolute best version of this one. Is that the one? Is that really the one? You know what? You know what? Or is that the one? Because it says first edition, so that like sounds a lot more official, but I don't know how the date is like. No, but where's the color? Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna just go with this. Okay, so what you'll see here is an academic paper as poetry and symbols. Oh no, wait, it does have color. I just can't really see it because of the red light filter. So take a look at this, y'all. This is something that I really poured my heart into. And I keep being out of frame. Oh my god. I need to stay like over here where I'm gonna stay because I keep being in and out of frame because this is just so zoomed into my face. Oh my god. I might even need to go farther back. Yeah, that might actually be it. Okay, so let me find that poem that I want to share with you all. So look at this shit. I even have like footnotes. I basically interpreted different stories that we were reading in our English class as like symbols and like poems, and I had a lot of fun with like the colors and like all the little like details through here. This took me a shit ton of time, but it's such a lovely body of work. And so to basically give you all some idea of just like the general very general idea of what this entire piece is like. I basically was thinking about the cycles of history, the cycles of intuition within us, and how, you know, like, I guess race and ethnicity as one angle, but like it's just part of it. It's like also, it's mainly about alchemy and ghosts and stumbling upon the ghosts of history and being like, oh shit, all these things happened, and I'm just it's like, for me, reading these books was like stumbling upon an abandoned island and being haunted by them. If any of you have read fucking, let me look at my citations. Ooh, I got citations. So these are the books: The New Mestiza by Gloria Anzaldúa, The Grandissimes, Free Enterprise, I Tituba, Black Witch of Salem, the Codex Borgia. Oh my god, the fucking Codex Borgia. That would have not existed if not for, that would have not been in our hands if not for colonizers, unfortunately, because the unknown, right? The unknown indigenous peoples based in Mesoamerica, they like held it like so close to them that it was like basically secretive, but you know, it's free knowledge now, for better and worse. But I've used it as a tool of like intuition and just basically, you know, channeling whatever it is that I'm doing here. So, general overview of Ghosts in the Dreamscape. Behold, alchemic glossolalia, radicalized etymology. So glossolalia is basically like when you like speak in tongues, but I don't mean that in a demonic or pagan way, and anyone who thinks so is like basically ignorant, but like, or just doesn't know that like quote unquote speaking in tongues can just be like channeling, which is just like very intuitive, where you can like say things that you don't understand. Like, there's been times where I'll just like sit with myself and meditate, and it'll be in English, of course, but it doesn't have to be. And I'll just like literally just say a poem that like might make no sense in the moment, but like I'll listen to it, and then like later it's like, oh my god, what the fuck just came out my mouth? This is crazy. But yeah, so kind of the symbols there. I like made these like 3 suns that were like interlaced by DNA. It was like this really trippy image that the main character draws in the sand after they're like washed ashore and like abandoned, basically. And I don't know if y'all can see that because it's like kind of out of frame, but you see like these concentric circles, you see the 3 lines, this looks like a nobody sign. It's like a lot of duality and, you know, growth that's like happening here. And so all of that to say, I'm gonna read this piece and then I'm gonna get into some Seedlings mixtape music, meat and potatoes and meat of this stream. Time baton passes their limbs to space, cycling. Space takes your left hand and hallucinogizes your mind's eye. It speaks through the goddess's lantern eyes. Campsite concentric amphitheater. You find yourself in the infinite eye of a moonlit sunflower. Every seed, a midden node. Of women with eagle-hooked noses, earth clay skin, ornamented in chromatic beads, clay red paint, as far as your eyes can see, delicious caving in of matchstick walls, collapsed mouth as novel teeth sets bloom, as an insigniated serpent mouth cave splits open, an eyed spiral at the heart of inverted palabra illuminates 2 crystalline spheres into your respective palms. A deep caved voice speaks from this opened throat. A spoken, curved cloud window of serpent eyes gazing amidst its speech cumuli home. Inviting. Visit our home. Oracle the architecture. And within the cloak cloth of your rosed cranium. On the Messiah. On Juan Diego. These rose-petaled sights back to your plane. For all those able to observe its interweaved intergeographies. And like, oh my god. Okay, so there's like a footnote that I put that's like within this piece, like right over there, number 32. And it quotes Gloria Anzaldúa. She's talking about like her higher self basically being like, I'll take over now. She tells me the alarm will go off if you're in danger, the insulating walls coming down around me, like just like these walls of like self and ego like crashing down around her. That's why I was like mentioning the matchsticks, because she described it as like this delicious caving in of like herself into herself. And she's like, suddenly I have another set of teeth in my mouth. And to me that's just like her channeling and like ancestors and like growth. And you know, my response to that within the footnotes was, I invert, ascend, every heart in my gut rises to my temples and becomes God. They blasphemize themselves humbly, assert divinity of all else around us. A motion picture of colors, shapes, flora, fauna, and bodies comes into a focus. When the sacred feminine holds the hand of my masculine body, a portal opens in my forehead. I become my own creator. I paint language, this queer, neo-shamanistic ritual of creation. Thank you, Bae. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I was just like being super nerdy as usual and just diving into this the Ghost in the Dreamscape thing that I showed to you for, but like I know. This is a lot. This is a lot even for me. This is a lot even for me. Cause like this shit got so big to the point where I could barely open it. On Word docs. Like it is just like, oh my god. And so I concluded this with like all these lines that were like dedicated for every tongue and body, violently unwritten. that speaks for itself, honestly. And it's just like thinking about all the knowledge that's been erased because of colonialism. And after I wrote the main body of this, I like had this like outro that was basically like a spell. And so this spell involved one of the books that was given to us in class, and this spell is called How to Ultra Bloom a Lotus from Your Mouth. 1. Left hand on Codex Borgia. I'll explain what that is in a moment. 2. Right hand on alchemic glossolalia Sun Trinity. The symbol right over that one too, but there, that one. Okay. 3. Allow Sun Trinity to float off the page, onto forehead, respective shoulders. You have become pyramidal. Allow a bright green sprout to emerge from the center of your forehead. You feel the heart in your pineal gland pulsing with life, palpitating in cardio-coronary synchronicity. 5. Open your mouth as you feel a seed splitting in your throat. It super blooms into a massive body of bright pink lotus beyond your scope of vision. 6. Remember every breath that allowed for this to become. 7. Remember all the bodies and tongue left to dissolve into dust. Feel the residue in your larynx, how they have seeped into the roots of this novel blooming. Yeah, so basically I did that before writing this. I wrote this after I did that. Like, basically just like having my hands on the printout of the Trinity and the book. And like I had this like vision of like just, you know, a seed blooming out of my mouth. And that was actually a symbol that I had like drawn in like 7th, 9th grade. And I remembered specifically doing that, and then I was like, oh my god, there's like fucking flowers coming out of my mouth. Oh my god. I just feel like if someone clips just like random moments from this, it'll be like really weird. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy on? But I'm like actually sober right now. Very, very sober. Debatable because I'm reading this, but you know. But like after this, I was like, I reread the whole thing, and then I did that, and I was like, rereading this shit was an experience. I got fucking emotional thinking about my ancestors and how content writing. All this has made them. Wow, I'm truly healed. I'm truly blessed. I can't even express this in words. Only my body knows the sensation of transcendent rootings and blooming with my past. Blessed be thy unwritten name. Sincerely, dog days are over. And so, this is a little more exclusive than everything else because it's just, I put a lot of work into it, so I'm not necessarily sharing it with people unless I perform it and I'm like, go check this out. But it's only on my computer. It's not really up anywhere. I might upload it to a platform that can support fucking how many pages? As many pages as however long this is. This is like 7,000 words or more. But yeah, I was thinking of publishing this to like an academic / poetry magazine that's like down with like all these like weird happening in there. And yeah, you're watching Hentified. There you go. Yeah, okay. I mean, it looks cool. It's like Hentified has like some cool stuff. And I think this was with like on my blog, like it was just so stereotypical for me. I just couldn't like this is the representation Netflix is giving us. Like it's entertaining, but I'm not talking about Hentified. I'm talking about on my blog here. I just hope that my perception of on my blog wouldn't be the same with Hentified, because Hentified actually sounds like, you know, a little more authentic than on my blog, because I was just like, there's like, it was just so many stereotypes. I was like, this is not my life. this is not my life. And it's not like it has to be like my life, but I was just like, this is so like unrelatable in a way, and also relatable. It was just this weird duality, but you know, I hope you enjoy the show. I really hope it's great. I hope that Netflix is putting some awesome representation. And yeah, so what am I gonna do now? Okay, so ooh, let me try this new command. It is Seedlings. It's gonna work. Yes. So yeah. You can listen to my part 1 and 2 of my mixtape Seedlings that came out a couple of years back on SoundCloud. You can also download it on Bandcamp. You can get it for free, or you can download it for a donation. It's like basically all demos, not an official album, but it's just something that I love sharing with people. And so I've been blabbering for like half an hour. So now I actually want to get into this music, and I've been debating. Oh wait, let me pull up ORACULARITY again so you all can have it as a visual while I play Seedlings. And yeah, so I'm actually gonna play it in order because the version on SoundCloud that I put as an album is like shuffled, and I did that because I just wanted people to hear certain songs first, but you know, I'll actually give you all the like proper experience on this live for anyone watching now, anyone watching in the future. And yeah, okay, let's get into this. And I may or may not be doing commentary throughout. I'll be in and out, kind of getting tired. So I'm just gonna use the massage machine that I have and do that. And let me go to shout out to SoundCloud for holding all this music together. Okay, so we're gonna start with part 1, and this is actually a spoken like part of it, and it just kind of speaks a little bit on the background of the music. So we'll just go into that.
So, this is the mixtape Seedlings, and I somewhat have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but just
For
because
real.
I really fucking want something out there to reference myself in terms of my art and music, I'm releasing this, and it's really fucking hard as a student that's also working, also in
Oh my
a bunch of
God,
other
I was doing so much.
organizations I'm running. Kinetic Poetics Project,
That
sometimes
shit
trying
died.
to go to Kava bar open mics, always trying to go to word church,
That shit died for a
sometimes
bit.
Project Pollinate. And yeah, and those are
So
all
much
amazing places.
Just
Those places have always
fell out
inspired me.
because of the
Everything that I
pandemic.
do within them has just been really creatively stimulating. And I chose to name this mixtape Seedlings because it was inspired by the process of gardening. I work at the Rachel Carson Garden, and it's hard. You gotta always remember to water. You gotta compost your stuff, and sometimes the compost gets really fucking smelly.
oh my God,
It's
so
really hard to
fucking
maintain
smelly.
sometimes. You
Nasty
need
as
to also
shit.
make sure animals don't eat your sprouts, and so I'm also naming this Seedlings because this is just the beginning of a bunch of different things that I want to do. I always feel like I'm trying to catch up to my own brain in terms of ideas. In the future, what I have for you all is ideas for like short films, short stories, poems, more albums, more EPs, just everything. And yeah, I really want to thank everything and everyone that's gotten me here today. And even though I can't give you all something refined, something that I would feel extremely confident in, this is just where I am right now. And I hope you all really love this album because I'm not sure if I will. I'll try my best to. And yeah, thank you all.
Yeah. So this is the album. This is the album. This is the album. This is one of the first songs that I ever made. Okay, let me pull this up. For you all, it's coming. Let me do the switcheroo. Let me do the other switcheroo. This one's called The Coming. Let me check the volume level on this. Oh my god. You call that 720p? Nuh-uh. There we go. There we go. This is one of the first songs that I made, like, ever! Okay, let me check. Just upset of how slow that the visuals are being encoded right now, but sup, reader? Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming through. This is... Oh my god, why is it so warm in here? Let me turn on the AC. It's winter, why is it warm? Oh my god, Is someone doing laundry right now? Because my windows are fogging up. Hold up. But yeah, this is the first track of my album Seedlings. Oh, mixtape. This shit was published on Rigorous Magazine.
Self-portrait.
Self-portrait.
Here I am, broken and newly reborn. I'm learning how to be myself amidst a cacophonic piece. Now, in this sitting moment, I'm dancing through halls of the house in my mind, looking for fluid darkness already flowing inside my own cathedrals. My body is not a temple. It is something much more divine. A breathing organism. Divinity my cells hold amount to more than my own soul. Do they? Where is the line
So that I
drawn
don't
between who will become
have white
more
noise
God than
happening,
what
I'm
is
just gonna open my
incomparable?
window. Just
But waves reflecting moonlight remind me I've learned enough tonight from moments that do not shine.
Okay,
Beauty
this
is really
these
just
visuals are
pain,
not cutting it. Okay.
re-alphabetized into
Never
an amalgam of
mind.
gold over fractures
Never
broken into a ghost of
fucking
the word perfect.
mind.
I'm
I
saying
don't
except
want
for
that
the
to
house
be.
inside my brain. I've learned
Oh my
to
god.
architecture
Come
from
on.
dripping dark,
Come on. Switch.
seeding out
Switch.
my pores.
Switch.
The moon taught
There
us
we go.
all. She always has
Oh my
been
God.
a reminder. Radiance, phasing, magnificence.
Oh, you
Just
want to
like my
stream,
every
but your
wake
brother is still
playing
watching
window
this
pane
action
and
romance
pain,
Chinese
and how
movie.
everything can
Oh
become it.
boy.
Pain.
That
The one thing that will destroy
sounds
so
like it'll
mercilessly
take a while. If it's a
will
movie,
amnesia
then it's
your
like...
restful. Make you forget. You can feel
I
it
don't
in the
know.
atom
I don't know
bomb
what to
in
tell
your
you.
heart,
But,
because all I can ever do is wait the moment I will run. 3, 2, 1, and go. As the strings fire, they ice their way
I'm
into
just
skies
thinking
to
of...
pass through and Trojan horse the strings so
Do I
tightly woven
have
vertically
oracularity,
across my face.
the visual,
They are
on my
unlearning
computer?
unnecessary tension when all else should threaten.
Oh
I
shit.
can break through. I know I can. I just need a breaking
Okay,
so graceful you would
I
think
am
I
taking out
planned how I
Ableton
would be reborn,
so that my
cycle once
computer can
more,
cool down
unwind me.
and
I
not
know the
explode.
mission is my
Let
same
me
hands
close
to slowly
that.
heal my skin.
Let me
The
close
same pen as
that.
well, the same feet to get back up onto.
Yes,
Take
save
myself apart
changes.
like a no-lover dream they could. Undo myself so carefully, pieces could be resealed in a single origami precise sleight of hand, like I was telling myself to stay put this entire time in my stagnant wholeness. One of the boldest self-surgeries you have ever fucking seen. I can love myself back into radiance, back into ease of internal flow, back into remembering, back into loving my otherness to re-become a shred of divine. Worship is called back into the prayer this way. as if there were not any divinity before. But I remember all the music after the Amen, all the harmony before Amen. Ra lost its sun.
Yes, I'm lip
The sun
syncing.
shone
Because
before we
delay.
ever fucking named it. No thing, no where, no name could ever confine me. No syllable or lack thereof could ever define me. No ocean could ever not remind and undo. You remember what birthed first? She, Earth. She is a home from explosions, universe says. When will we learn to silence our own eruptive detonations of external, internal war? I'm still outpouring all the explosion in myself. I'm still sitting, dancing in that internal house. Cathedral body phoenixed into moonlit loose strings. I observe this new lunar self-alchemy, new potential mosaic quilt of my every internal resynthesis in silence. How to knit myself and the world back together at the same time.
Boom! And this is Keep It Simple, which is not that simple of a song, but I tried. Let me try to find some cool visuals to like have as a visualizer, because I really just wanted that so I can, you know, do my thing and just arrange my room while giving you all something of mine to look at as well. Where's the visuals? Yes. Can I mute this? Ah! Please be mutable. Okay, let me see if that's any better. Oh, the credits are rolling. Sweet! That's good for you. Okay. Oh wait, I need to like actually like... Oh my god, this just looks so cool! Like it's like so much more higher quality here than it is on there. Okay, let me switch there. Oh! Oracular, where'd you go? There you are, Oracularity. Can I loop this? Oh my god, no, am I not able to loop this? Oh, repeat. Thank goodness. That's better. Better. I don't know about that. See, I feel like because there's so much going on here. No, boom. Oh my god, y'all see that? That's some crazy shit right there. I'ma just have to keep using the Dreamscapes mix. Ooh. I forgot I made this. This one's called Dusk Dance. Okay, this is just me trying to find a visual because, oh my god. Oh my god, let's go to Dreamscapes. On mute. I think this is the best visualizer that's gonna help me with it. No, that's not the action, that's the live thing. There we go. Okay, I think that's the best I can do right now. This will be my thing. Just using this as a visualizer for art. But basically all the music that I want to share with you all. And I keep forgetting to switch. Hello, Hector, but bigger. Yes, you're on the PC again. There you go. Oh my god. Okay, so that video right there is a video of me, not this one, is a video of me in 7th grade at one of my first open mics. I'm like, ah. But yeah, this song, it's called Dust Dance. It was inspired by a dance video. Oh, this is one of my favorites! It's called Al Nochecer. It was inspired by Rosalia. Ooh. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Okay, let me get some water while y'all enjoy these videos. While we enjoy them. Not the feedback. The notes for that are super weird, and I fucking love it. It's hard to match vocally. I made this in one night. It was that kind of night. I remember being like on my laptop in the kitchen of the apartment I was in Santa Cruz, just being like, let me just make a whole song. Boom. Stayed up almost all night to make this. I didn't even mix it after, I just mixed it as I went. So I think this is pretty solid. I just compressed it to be a little more glued together. These fucking polyrhythms they just hype me up so much. I have lyrics for this one, but I don't know if I can perform this. It's kind of a complex song. I had so much fun with the rhythm in this one. keep fucking. Oh my god. Let me change my going live notification from LOL. What? Join if you love weird electronic music that shivers your timbers till you transcend the ether. And I also misspelled transcend because the live video was like, what? Yes. Your backpack had to restart your PC because it was full of crash. Added this guitar at the end. I was like, this is the part where it's like, oh shit, I used up so much energy all throughout the night and now I'm like drained, but yet I can't fall asleep type thing. That's what the guitar represents. My god, I'm gonna have to stretch right now. Excuse me. There's some dissonance in there too. Did that on purpose, of course. To make it more mischievous and sinister. So, if y'all don't see me, if y'all don't hear from me, that's basically just me giving you all time to listen. And just time for myself, you know, as well. Like, I really need a stretch right now. Honestly, just sitting is just not the vibe for me. This one's called Organ Step. It's like dubstep, but like has an organ in it. And I made it on this online digital audio platform thing. This is my favorite part. The bass is so raw on this. Like, I did not mix this for shit. I did, but not as good as I could have, but that's why it's a demo. That's Organ Step. Oh god. So, this is the anxiety song called Wound. But it's fun to listen to, harmonically. Fun. There's just so much dissonance in this song. It's so unnerving, and that's the point. I really used a bit more silence in this song. touch this at all. Oh, sup? Hello from down here. Yeah, this was in the, I can take the microphone down here. Whew! But yeah, this is officially a visual podcast. Because you can't see me. But like, this is, what was I gonna say? The music is distracting me from my own thoughts. I think the song kind of speaks for itself. It's called Wound. It's about anxiety. It's about reclaiming it. It's about step one of reclaiming it. I think I can lyrics for this one too. You know, if I feel like it, I might just perform it later. I think my goal is to not let my anxiety of imperfection prevent me from sharing music with people and just sharing shit that I know isn't perfect, but just being like, here it is. Because I saw this quote the other day that was like, don't die with your music still inside you. And I was like, literally, for me, I can't afford to do that because I have just so much to share with people. It's just like, I just need to not let shit, like, fear get in the way of that. And this is why I made, songs like this. I'm just holding the mic up to my mouth while I massage my back right now on the floor. Just lying down, microphone in hand. I feel like Dreamscapes is like very light, and I want to make something that's like dark, because I do have the Halloween mix, and I made a visual for that, but I didn't end up saving it, so I just need to make it again. It's actually not too hard to just make like a bouncing circle with the bass and curves and stuff. This is Wound off mixtape Seedlings, part 1 of 2. If you dig the music so far, if you type in !Seedlings in chat, you can pull up the links for it on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. This fucking remix! Oh my god! It's a Cry Wolf remix. It's compressed as shit. But I fucking love it. Is this shit in mono? Just me talking shit about my own music. I just know my weaknesses. Yeah, that's what the thought is. Mixing this was a nightmare. inspired by Dante's Inferno. The purgatory happens in 3 parts, just like this song. Wait! I just remembered. I have a lyric video for this ungodly song. Okay, so let me pull up the visual for this song. Let me just go. Whoa. No, not open image, a new tab. Okay. Let me go to my channel. Y'all get a sneak peek of. Well, actually, never mind, because it's just right there. This is public. This is open for people to see whenever they want. There is the lyric video. Oh. It's from 2 years ago. Yes, let's go! The glitch fits the lag very well. I'ma just say. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, you're in the stream? Awesome. This is a lot, but I love it. You've been my reason to breathe, the gravity that pulls me in. I can't escape the weight of your ultraviolet heart. Oh. Here comes purgatory. Try Wolf can hit some crazy notes. He's really fucking talented. He gives amazing poems. I actually met this artist in person in San Francisco before the pandemic. Fear inside my girl. You've been my reason to breathe, the gravity that pulls me. I can't escape the weight of your ultraviolet heart. Sentiment, breaking
Inside my door, you've been my reason to breathe. The gravity pulls me. I can't escape the way of your ultraviolet heart. Ultraviolet heart.
Oh, this goes from mono to stereo, of course it does. So that's my brain.
Spot of the best spot. I was chosen. Gates of heaven, come out. Chosen. Breaking open. Come out. That's part of it, I know. I was chosen.
Oh my god. Sub, like, comment, share, and comment below. That's a fun one. Oh my god. My cousin told me this part sounded like a cult, and I took that as a compliment. But that was... let me put that in chat. So that was Ultraviolet by Crywolf. It's a remix I made for a contest, actually, and it got like a 60 out of 100, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, it actually has... it has poetry! Oh my god, so that means I'm gonna read it after I... Ooh, 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 poetry. We love it. We love it, we love it, we love it. Okay, so here is the lyric video for Ultraviolet by Crywolf, remixed by Dog Days Are Over. If y'all want to check that out, share it with whoever you think will like this weird electronic alternative shit. But yeah, I'm gonna read some of what's here. I'm gonna put this music real low just for some ambiance. So it's split into 3 parts, just like the song. And I wrote a piece for each part. This is part 1, Splintering Inferno. The drone in your head and heart drive you insane. It beholds all the shards of you waging war against each other, all splintering and breaking apart, bleeding profusely. Metal and flesh clash, complete inferno. The drone's gravity weighs you down every waking moment. Can anything resolve this chaos? The gates of heaven are closing. Let's bring it to part 2. Right on time. 2. Breathing. Purgatory. You've learned how to breathe easier through torment, but still find yourself in self-made purgatory. By finding new reasons to breathe, you hold on just a bit tighter. You confront yourself about this curse you thought would be a gift. Wasn't I chosen? Frigid sweat layers your warming skin. Wait, can y'all see this? Y'all can't see this. Hold up. Let me make sure y'all are able to see that. Can you escape this gravity? You keep breathing despite your brain's inferno. You feel your muscles loosen gradually. 3. Rebirthing. Heaven. This is the lighter, more colorful part. Your blank expression is injected with a potent dose of euphoric joy, yet you remain still, in shock. How could this happen? Something so pristine and unexpected. The drone is still there, but you find a sort of peace with it. It becomes meditative. You can find shreds of heaven in the hell you sometimes find yourself in. You were, in fact, chosen to face every corner of hell through heaven. Rebirth. A soft smile. And then I put my all into this piece. Literally, tears and sweat went into this whole process. Literally. I remember, fucking crying over how hard it was to make this song. This was the most challenging song I ever produced. If only past me knew how false that would be in the future. And the video was not easy to make. It was not. My old technology could barely even handle all my software. Oh my god, the broken laptop that I still have. I made this song on a broken laptop. And it still worked. The song even reflects the process. Fucking hell. Then, Eureka, I'm done, thank fucking god. Thank you so much. Please enjoy and share to the pack. The Cry Wolf pack. They also have a Discord. Yeah, let me actually try and find them on Discord. So I can share that with you all. If you all, random tabs that I click on. Oh my god, okay. Let's go to the Discord! While I play the rest of this album, let's play... Oh wait, that was the end of part 1. That was the end of part 1! Ooh... Okay, so... I'ma just... Since this is the end of part 1, I'ma plug Seedlings in chat once more. Let's go Seedlings. Okay, I know my own chat rules. You don't need to tell me. There is Seedlings, SoundCloud, and Bandcamp link. Oh my god, that is some trippy shit right here because y'all are seeing everything. Okay, so Cry Wolf Pack is... Okay, so that's my Discord. Where is Crywolf? That is not... ooh. Crywolf Pack. Okay. Invite people. Can I invite people? Copy. Copied. Okay. Let me share this with you all. If y'all want to share... I mean, if y'all want to join Crywolf's Discord, which is the artist that I remixed for that song, feel free to check them out. They make really fucking dope alternative electronic music. Super fucking dope. Please check them out. And without further ado, we're gonna get back into... What are we gonna get back into? We're gonna get back into this mixtape. So this is the first song called Epic. And apparently a lot of people really like this song, even though it's just like piano and strings. I just thought Epic was fitting. There is the album art. Yee! Look at that shit. This is my gorgeous forehead. Being all trippy and shit. Let's get these visuals back up. And this song is in Dreamscapes too, the visuals that you see right now. What I've been streaming on loop. Yeah, I remixed this for Dreamscapes, the chill mix. And I just had a lot of fun being a composition nerd for this one. Just listen to the harmonies. Like, I loved making this one. It wasn't too difficult. It's just a lot of grace and triumph. Alright, peace out. Keep stretching. That's epic! The song of Seedlings by Dog Days Are Over, aka me. There you go. Oh, this one's fun. Actually, hold up! I can perform this one. Oh my god. I haven't in a while, but let me... Oh! Okay, let me look up the lyrics for this one real quick so I can perform it. I'm gonna just play it. Meanwhile, I look for it though. I found the lyrics. Oh my god. Okay. This is happening. This is happening. I haven't performed this very much, but here it goes. Let's just see how this goes. Okay. From the top. Make it drop. That's some... I'ma give it to you real quick. A taste of the ways that I go sick. Change the flow, challenge what you know, make a fantasy enough for you to think I'm crazy. Yeah, you never heard this shit before. Can compare, contrast, but say no more. Sounds here or there, but out contrary. It's everywhere, some stories and truth never on the rare. Now you can't compare oranges to apples now, baby. You know I'm not just in it for the money. Boom goes the timpani. Whoop, like, are you listening? Get the brightness up in here. All I've been shown, all I know. Got a jazz guitar melody, save me from all these people trying to tell me that I ain't me. I won't act like I'm supposed to be someone else, baby. I be faking my whole soul, actually crazy. Is this what you want to hear? Another nature key, simple beats and melody. Is this how you would fucking listen if all my complexity just went all missing? Is what you want to hear? Another nature key, simple beats and melody. Is this how you would fucking listen if all my complexity just went all missing? Another song about sex, drugs, life, and flame. It's a game. Count with me. Stay on track. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. But I'ma burn that all to the ground. Give it all my sound. I'ma give it to you real quick. A taste of the ways that I go sick. Change the flow, challenge what you know. Make a fantasy enough for y'all to think I'm crazy. You never heard this shit before. Can compare and contrast, but same no amount. Sounds here or there, but out contrary. It's everywhere. Some stories of truth never on the rare now. Now is this what you wanna hear? Another major key, simple beats and melody. Is this how you fucking listen if all my complexity just went all missing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and I want to tell my sound. This is my sound. Fuck everything else except for my sound. Oh yeah. That was fun. I haven't done that in a long while, but that was my sound. This is Warriors, also known as Roots. This one's difficult to perform, so I'm just gonna let you all listen to the instrumental. There's the album art, if you can see it. Right over there. There. This was one of the first first visuals that I edited for an album art thing. It was fun. I got to put some color on a landscape. Got to put some geometrical shapes and shit. That's a low note. And this part kind of reminds me of Undertale. Take a listen. This is so Undertale, honestly. It was in part inspired by that, not entirely. It's about some ancestral shit, honestly. That's why I made it with polyrhythms too, just like Anoche said. This is another old demo. This is actually for a school project. So my teacher was cool like that. He's like, you can make a song about the environment in our environmentalism class. And I did this in Spanish, and I rehearsed quite a bit to be able to perform this song. It was like all these fast raps in 3/4. Nuh-uh. That's something else. That is something else. But yeah, that's Warriors Roots off my mixtape Seedlings Part 1 and Part 2. If you type !Seedlings in chat, you can check that out and download it for as little as $0 or more if you're willing. Oh my god, this has my vocals. It's called People. This is actually one of my favorite songs that I've made. I think I made someone cry with this song live at a house show. Well, the only house show I've ever performed at that I curated, you know. Blood in veins, blood on my tongue, blood in front of everyone, where I brought joy, my adopted son. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, you're so out of place, with no time and no space. But I love it and I hate you, and it wants to be my friend. Midas touch that seems like it'll never, ever, 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 ever end. Never, ever end. Never end. This production took me like 2 weeks. But it's so worth it. So fucking worth it. I know I'm silent, but your presence just pounds so loud. Can't hear my own sound. Shots in the dark, shots in my chest, bleeding out my heart, taking myself apart. Okay, let me do something. Let me bring this up so that it's better. I think that's good. Okay, back to the visual. These vocals are what they are. Judge me or don't. This was many years ago. I really tried to hit those high notes. But now I perform it with like lower notes. One simple truth, all that lives and all that dies in me is people. I remember someone telling me that this part sounds like Halo, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty sick. Never would have thought of that. This is an all original song. Just saying. Here comes the rap part. Let's see how much I remember. You make my love into heaven and hell. Can't live, can die without you as well. I love you, I hate you, can't you understand that people are right, things get so out of hand. Healing, destroying this planet. Healing, deceiving, creating my life, and dictating which day for me falls on Sabbath. Let's go. So out of place. Can't you see the smile and deeply on my face? No time, no space. But I just saw you in the shadows and you showed me how that people are what things can so euphoric and so full of dread. That people are why things get so. That people are what make my love so euphoric and so full of dread. There we go. That's that's loud.
And
Oh my
still
god.
cold.
The variance in volume. Oh my god. Oh, but I love this song. It's nice and serene. I wrap up, but it still don't feel right. What is it you came for? 'cause I don't wanna waste my time. What is it you long for? 'Cause I'm now 25. Let me do something. And the wind blows so cold, I feel it down my spine. Travel slowly, so slow, penetrates my mind. I'm still cold, even in your arms. I feel scared, 'cause I know you're torn. If you came for, 'cause I don't wanna waste my life. What is it you aim for? 'Cause I'm now 25. I'm still cold, even my heart. I'll wrap up. It's still don't feel right. No, don't feel right no more. Feels like you're floating. Shout out to Cleo Soul on vocals. I just had to make an ambient remix of this song. Added some piano to some synths. You know. I'm still cold, even in my home. I'm still cold, even in my home. Oh, that's so much fun to perform. I just love singing, no matter how skillful I may be. Oh my god, this is Just Grow Up. I'm doing this shit too. All of a sudden,
It's like you become aware of your own
existence, how unholy you are, and you're constantly being reborn again. You are reborn. You are reborn. Are reborn. Let me record those backing vocals. Ooh. It doesn't stop. My God, what's this? I wanna be like that. Wreck my dreams till I wake up rich and pleasing to look at. Gosh, that boy, that girl, they don't look half bad. Fuck his long so I don't feel sad. I think I'm done, the surprise and my blood has died. All of your time, but you gotta keep your thoughts alive. hydration. Let's go 2012 me. I think 2014 me. 2015. That's splashing my eye. Oh my god. Know the path, now I dare you to do the math. But what's gonna happen when I just grow up? I just grow up. Just grow up. I just grow up. What's gonna happen if I just grow? Starting a homework at 3 a.m. Bad, oh bad habits. Like I've made the stars my sons. Control. Repeat the laughs until you stop sipping up. Oh. Stop with your mind, cause they hear you with your fun. I'm not surprised that my blood has died. I lay it down, but you gotta keep your thoughts alive. Yeah, this is just me off the cuff. I haven't rehearsed this. So I'm like, oh, I could actually sing some of these, most of these parts. Here you go. You, me, them, you. Got it in your mind like the whole world's new. Got it on the track and no else bites back. Now I dare you to do the math. Do the math, do the math, do the math. What's gonna happen if I just go up? I just go up. Yeah, this is one of those songs that I really want to remaster and remix to make it more gorgeous than it already is. And definitely more comfortable for one. So he spoke so I could feel alone. Friends, now I have to see where in my heart is my home. Is my home. Here again there, hope I don't fuck it up again. God loves his children so he spoke so I could feel alone. Friends, now I have to see where in my heart is my home. Is my home. Here again there, I'll cry tonight. I'll abuse it disciplineless way till it's much just right. I guess it's impossible to laugh and fight in the same day. In the same day. I feel like I could explode at any possible second.
Joy, sadness,
come on,
paranoia,
come on,
confusion, happiness, love, hate, passion.
This was my old spoken word style. Notice how different it is from where I am.
If I keep going forward, why go back? I am going down,
and I'm still too close to the camera. Oh my god.
Just take the reins on swimming with the river.
Just take the reins and swim with the river. I see like you. Oh, so I should try this now. Try talking what's gonna happen if I just grow you, me, then you. I got it in your mind like the whole world new. Got it on the track and no else bites back. Oh, so I should try this now. Don't the path, now I dare you to do the math. Try talking what's up. What's gonna happen if I just grow up? I just grow up. I just grow up. I just grow up. What's gonna happen if I just grow up? And now I'm 22 and I wrote that when I was like, when did I write that song? Hold up. When did I write that song? I want to know. Back in 5 years ago. Like, yeah, basically like 5 years ago. Ooh, this is Ocean in the Clouds. Pretty cool funky song. That I also want to remaster. Let's crank that up. Crank it. Oh, and I just remembered I have the lyrics for this one too. See, this just turned into me performing a good second half of the album. Oh my god. Oh well, just enjoy this music. There you go. I wonder if the lyrics are on my YouTube though. God, I swear I have it somewhere. Oh well. Fire burning in my heart, an ocean of emotion. Got my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, an ocean of emotion. Feet on the ground, got my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, an ocean of emotion. Feet on the ground, got my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, and an ocean of emotion. Found it. Oh my god, okay. Let's do this from the top. But just let this play out, and then we're gonna repeat that again, just so I can perform it. Yeah, I played snare drum in elementary, so I'm like very rhythmic. And that splashed in my face again. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do that track again with lyrics. Feet on the ground, also with nobody to be found. Though sometimes I like to stick around. Need to be alone, figure out what's really right and what's wrong. Got my head in the clouds, Swimming through the stars for what enters my universe. How the fuck we trying to find ourselves, and we keep diving deeper to this ocean in the clouds, in the clouds. Got my feet on the ground and my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, and the ocean of emotion. Feet on the ground and my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart. Ocean of emotion, feet on the ground, head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, and an ocean of emotion. Feet on the ground, head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, and an ocean of emotion. An ocean of emotion. Fire burning in my heart, keep it from tearing all our love apart. Sometimes I don't know how to start. Ocean of emotion, dive into myself. Tranquility in my depths, swimming towards nothing, accepting what may come. This ocean in the clouds, in the clouds. Got my feet on the ground and my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, in an ocean of emotion. Feet on the ground, head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart, in an ocean of emotion. An ocean of emotion. Yeah. Hey, let's switch it up. And 1, 2, 3. Ah! Here comes, here comes, here comes. Here comes, here comes, here comes. Here comes, 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 here comes. Now look at the shards of your broken heart. Put them all together, you're a piece of art. Yell through the gales of your mind. A voice is what you'll help of is fine. Know that it's okay to feel. When you're lost, don't know it's real. Plant your feet into the ground. Oh, root down and you'll be found. And your roots in the dirt. Keep the fire burning. And the iron in the sky, keep that heart burning. And that mind in the sky, keep swimming that ocean. And your roots in the dirt, feet on the ground, head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart. Ocean of emotion, feet on the ground, head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart. Ocean of emotion, feet on the ground, and my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart. And an ocean of emotion, feet on the ground, and my head in the clouds, fire burning in my heart. And an ocean of emotion. Psych, just a beat. Well, let's get to the point here. You ready? Let's get to the point. Earth, air, fire, water, that's what we're made of. Feeling lost, remember, it's nature we came from. To those trying to reconnect, this the rhythm of a drum. No, relearn your ancestry, the land that you call home. Hurts asking what's real, no, you're not alone. In your lungs, find your voice and use it. Speeches, poems, art, film, conversations, music. Winds of your thoughts inspires others to do shit. It can hurt when it burns deep in your heart. Well, can you... That's how you start, find what you love, don't let it fall apart. You feel like you're drowning in the depths of emotion. You swim against the flow of oceans, control and shift the tides and emotion. And a broken heart, put them all together, you're a piece of art. Yell through the gales of your mind, a voice is what you'll help with the spine. Know that it's okay to feel, don't know it's real. Plant your feet into the ground, oh, root down and you'll be found. Dun, 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 dun. That was so fucking fun, yo! Oh my god, okay. That one. Oh my god. This one is fun. And the vocals or something else that I recorded. Fuck it, I'm just gonna show you all where I am back then, where I am now. Just play this. time, future, past, and every present given to me, to me, to me. Unfold like paper cranes infinitely in all degrees. Space between now and then and there, and what's to be, to be, to be. Free, soaring past binaries of creativity. Let my body spread out like. Bring it back to new old school like. There's the artwork for Throwback to the Future. Throwback to the future. Nostalgia 180 looking forward. Homage to MCs before me. The reason I'm up here performing every genre, era, and style. I mix it up and get wild.
Throwback to the future.
Future wise are rooted in past, you know, you know, you know. Throwback to the future. When I fucked it up, it got better. Shout out to singers singing after me. Better vocalist than I could ever be. Break it down now, throw back to the future. Throw that dance out and get groovy in your hoodie. Snap a gold chrome like Monet, our energy on a roll. Throw back, future. Throw back, future. Woo! My teacher told me this sounds like Michael Jackson a little bit. That bass. Best experience with headphones. Throw back to the future. Rewind it till it out to ya. Throw back to the future. You super dirty computer. Somebody thought I said stupid dirty computer when I performed this live one time at UCSC. Throw back to the future. Rewind it till it out to ya. Throw it back to the future. Your super dirty computer, computer.
Throw
back, future. Throw back, future. Throw back, future. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not. Sup, Seahawk? That's not my Discord. I've just been jamming to my music. That's the Discord for. Let me put in my actual Discord.
throw back, future.
While I jam out to this. Throw back to the future. Rewind it till it out to ya. Throw it back to the future. Your super dirty computer. And there's just some info about what I'm pushing out today. This weird ass electronic extravaganza rock solo carnival shit that I produced. Shout out to Loud House for helping me record on this track. Somebody was like, is this from Sonic? I'm like, no, bro, I produced this. Is that the end of Seedlings tonight? Did we reach the end? Oh no, there's one
Blossoming.
more. Ooh, here's a spoken
I've
word
been
piece for you all.
blossoming in so many different
And then it gets into
so many different flowers I cannot name.
I'm gonna pull up the instrumental
What
just so
are these
because the vocals are
beautiful,
way too loud,
gem-locked
honestly.
sunrises?
But yeah.
When will they set? What shades of earth did they birth?
Yeah, Subsy Hog, thanks so
What
much for coming
form,
by.
Origin. How many of these
I've just been
nectarine fruit can I harvest
showing my music to
before they
people,
rot back into knowledge units
just
of
give it a
clay
little more love, because it's been out for
How
like
to
around 2 years, but I never
harvest a
really like did much like
multiverse
push it
nucleus
out, except,
in
well, I did a lot actually, but it was more local, not online. Bloom. Okay, where is the instrumental for Bloom, Bloom, Blossom? Because Bloom, Bloom, Blossom, Seedlings mixtape. No. Let's try. Yes. Bloom, bloom, blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom. Huh? Why isn't the command working? There we go. Let me pull up the lyrics for this one too, while we all just jam out to this. This is Bloom, Bloom, Blossom. Alright, found the lyrics. Then we run that back. Bloom, bloom, blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom. My intuition bold, like deep-rooted ink. Ink always stories more than I think. Think I amplify and expand into novel galaxies. Seas I wade and wallow into extravagant proceeds. Innate instinction that I distinct pools of thought into pockets of ocean. Shin I synthesize synthetic simplicity. See. My intuition says I have 10,000 miles left to trek, cutting through thickets, just another ship to bring it wreck. Always knowing if I feel it, the sense of that which senses. Roots are roots like rivers and rivers. My thoughts they learn as they live. Just like pink lemonade, lotus, and every shade. Every understanding, the way I know I'm magic, I'm magic, I'm magic. I'll rebirth my every past self. These seedlings still in pre-bloom, yeah. I sprout as I sing. Every shell, every well in me breaks like daylight. Yeah, a sprout as bells ring. Everywhere, every shell accepts how I bloom, bloom, blossom, bloom, bloom, blossom. Every gate explodes when I bloom, bloom, blossom. Bloom, bloom, blossom, 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 blossom. Hey, bloom, bloom, blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom, 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 blossom, bloom. Let's go. I channel the future and past now. Journey you to a rogue new planets. How the hell am I lucid? Your eyes wide. At the same time, I always listen to inner voice, so whether or not I got the choice. My throat divine, my soul gonna shine. Men in suits don't keep me in line. Cathedral body, moonlit galore. Never know alchemy I got in store. Keep creativity between my sleeves. Creation is often the healing I need. Oh, let me turn that up. So y'all can actually hear that. With lavender bouquets and breath bundles in case I breathe, incision my 10,000 knives, each splitting reveal parchment scrolls, ink for veins, and couplets for lives. Yeah, I bloom, 'cause every shell, everywhere in me breaks like daylight. Yeah, a sprout as well. Every shell, every well of me accepts how bloom bloom blossom, bloom bloom blossom. Every shell, every well accepts how bloom bloom blossom, bloom bloom blossom, bloom bloom blossom, bloom 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 blossom, bloom 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 blossom and boom. And that wraps up parts 1 and 2 of my Seedlings mixtape, released 2 years ago. Thank you to everyone that came through, even if you just popped your head in to say hello. Man, yeah, this was fun. I didn't come here thinking like I'm gonna perform a bunch of the songs off this mixtape, some of which don't even have vocals recorded yet, but here you all go. I'm just basking in the feeling of revisiting. Oh, it wants to play itself again, which is okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, y'all couldn't really. Okay, I'm gonna just play that so y'all can actually hear it. No vocals except my commentary. Just like after fucking like going through all of these songs, it's like I've just observed how much I've grown creatively. And like, okay, let me reconfigure this so it's like more like shit. But yeah, oh my god, like I have been here for 2 hours and I started off doing some poetry. And then I got into this mixtape that I just finished performing a good chunk of. And so, yeah, I'm like proud that I like had the courage to revisit this because I released these songs because I was afraid how they would like perform, like not even like how they would perform in people's minds. Like, oh, this is impressive, or you know, it wasn't exactly like. It was more of like, how willing am I to put these things into the world that aren't completely finished? So I'm like, just call this a mixtape and make it super informal and give these out for free to like basically anyone that's down to like take a listen. Yeah, like, and like even when you give something of value up for free, some people are still willing to like contribute and support, which is really amazing. When you have people that really vibe with the kind of art that you're pushing out, the kind of like thing that you're trying to do. Like, okay, so like, I just love music so much, and I haven't been as vocal about it on Twitch. I have been like trying to stream video games, but then I like just stopped. I was like, this is not sustainable for me, honestly. Like, I am not gonna be streaming games if I don't feel like it, which is, you know, I really like playing games on my own, but like streaming it is one thing because I have to deal with technology, and that is just Lord. But yeah, thank you to everyone coming through. I had a blast. I hope you all did too. My headphones are in a weird position. Put them behind my ears. But yeah. Okay. So now that I'm like nice and warmed up and chill, what I want to do next. Let's see. Yeah, like, I just want to wind down for the night. My dog's outside. I need to bring back my dog. It's cold as shit. So I'll do that. I'm gonna peace out. Thank you to everyone who enjoyed such an amazing experience. I'll definitely visiting this experience. Please listen to and stream the album. Please share it with your friends, with anyone who you think will enjoy it. If you feel like they're more into dark music, send them part 1. If you feel like they're more into like light music that's more ethereal and transcendent, send them part 2. If you feel like they're down for both, feel free to send them both. I didn't know how hard I had worked on this until I like curated this for myself. I like have like the album artwork like on my wall right here, just as like a subconscious reminder, and like now it's like finally manifesting itself, because it's like I have been sleeping on myself for like so long, and out of fear that like other people won't really resonate with it, but like I've been thinking less about what other people think more and more. It's such a process to like care more about what you think in a way that isn't toxic, like just like caring for yourself. Oh my god, my dog is really having a fit right now. So on that note, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much for supporting. My name is Hector, also known as Dog Days Are Over. That was Seedlings Part 1 and Part 2, available on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. You can feel free to check out my Spotify. Most of those songs aren't on there, but I got 3 songs on there that aren't on that album. And yeah, my SoundCloud has like most of it. Feel free to connect with me. My link tree, because all of what I currently want to show you all is in there. And I don't know why this command is not working. Maybe I just have to put it in twice, or I'll just type it in, because but yeah, we are going to raid because they are making mods for Sims 4, and I just want to say hello. They started streaming. They're a YouTuber. They have a pretty cool, avatar. They are an artist. Based in Indonesia. Yeah. Welcome to this raid. Very good. Oh wait, I have not yet. Okay. Let me raid message so that. Oh wait, no, I can't put pointers on there. Can I? Please? Okay. And then on no timer, let me type it on the page. Okay, this is gonna be. Get ready for this raid. Where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where are the pride hearts? Pride hearts. It's being loaded right now with not letting me access these because let's okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna it's on my laptop, but not my phone, so that's super weird. So we're just gonna do the raid because fuck hate raids, that's why. All the flags here. Paste. And a single one that is available. And paste. And where's the paste option? Paste. Space and paste. And space. Paste. Space. And paste. Just making this right now. Paste my own actions. Okay, I think that this is ready. That would be our raid message. Give you all some time to copy that. So would like to join this raid. And I'm gonna copy that into the box so we have that ready next time. I can't copy paste raid messages. That's let's test this out. It doesn't show the hearts. Don't copy that. Copy the first message. Yeah. Just like a bunch of hearts, you know. Okay. We're gonna be rating. Okay, we're gonna be rating Kusha Duck. There you go. And yeah, thanks so much for joining the stream. Peace out. This was Dog Days Are Over. Also known as Hector, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Peace. Peace. Even though I'm still alive.